I want you to picture something. Alright? It's New Year's Day, and you and your friends have just finished a New Year's party the day before. You guys all had fun. You guys went out to breakfast the next day after you guys woke up. And you come back to the house, and you guys want to play Monopoly. But then one friend puts on a movie, and that movie just so happens to be John Wick. And then you're all completely disregarding Monopoly, and next thing you know, you've sat through 2 hours of John Wick, and then you've sat through another 2 hours of John Wick, and another 2 hours of John Wick. That's exactly what my friends and I did. We watched all 3 John Wick movies, and none of us knew what happened except that a dog dies and that Keanu Reeves is there. I just want to sit here and talk about it. I apologize for any mic popping that might be possible in this video. I've never filmed a video like this before. I thought it'd be interesting and be fun to edit, so that's why it's like this. Like I said, I've never watched a John Wick movie. We all knew that the dog died, we just didn't know how, and I did not think it would be that violent of a dog death in a movie. That was devastating, it hurt my soul, and I'm just gonna be honest, I understand why this man did all he did for that dog in that car. If anyone did that to my dog, I would grow a beard, I would grow my hair out, and I'm going full Jacoby Wick mode, dude. There's no turning back, honestly. Like, my dog will be avenged. His death will not be in vain, okay? There was a lot of good action scenes. Like, they just did not run out of action throughout all 3 movies, which was really impressive, honestly. And it really does stand up to how people used to talk about this movie all the time. It's actually really good. Now, something we also noticed, this movie's very blue. Like, there's just a blue filter around it. Like, you know how those memes go where like movies in America is like regular colors, and then there's like movies in Mexico and it's just like a yellow tint on like a city? That's what happened here, except New Jersey was blue for some reason. It's just all blue, and you could see it in the trailer, and there's some orange parts in the trailer, I guess, and I don't think they were orange from my memory, but everything was blue in the first movie, and it was weird. But yeah, the first one was very exciting. I don't know if it's just because it's the first one we watched and it was new in my memory, it was fresh to me, but I really enjoyed it. Like I said, I couldn't really follow the story. I just know dog dies, man goes on killing spree. It's cool. It's a cool movie. As these movies went on, they got like louder and brighter and less blue, I think. Unless he was in New Jersey, it was still blue for some reason. But by the second movie, honestly, I was pretty bored. I don't know if it's just because we sat there for about 3.5 hours in this point, just watching Keanu Reeves shoot people. This one would have been very entertaining if I hadn't watched it back to back from the first one. I just feel like they reused too much, but that's definitely on purpose though. Because the whole story about him killing 3 guys with a pencil, like, that was on purpose. That was made for a joke, I understand. But watching it back to back, it felt very, very, very repetitive of the first one. And there was really no difference in this except he kills an Italian instead of a Russian, I think. There's a glass fight scene, which is really cool. I'm gonna give it to them. That was a very cool fight scene. But yeah, it kind of just felt like a carbon copy. I might be wrong. I'm saying all of this out of memory. Like, I have my notes right here. These notes are completely out of memory. I don't know, days after I watched the movie with my friends. So these could be completely wrong. Don't slander me if I'm wrong in the comments. So I didn't have much to say about the second one, but the third one, this is the real one. Like, I enjoyed this one, like, honestly. Like, as a movie by itself, I enjoyed Parabellum. This one felt very refreshing, I'm not gonna lie with you. It was very, very refreshing. Seeing him fight with things other than guns, that was cool. He fought with like a sword. He had this whole knife fight thing, this whole Valorant jet moment. He had his ult and everything. He was just throwing knives at the people. It was crazy. And this one was the only one that had me really squirmish, and also my friends too, because I remember this part in the movie where he's throwing all the knives, the jet moment, right? And there's this part where he has a knife and he's like slowly but surely getting it closer and closer to the guy's eye, and oh my god, it was scary. It was honestly scary, but very well done. So the third one is my favorite. And then there was some funny parts too, like he was on a horse, you know, that's something that wasn't done before. So yeah, he had his whole McCree moment, he had a jet moment, like, you know, it was crazy. John Wick's a gamer, he's in Fortnite. Overall, this just felt like the most gory John Wick movie, probably because the first 2 were kind of just gunfights in my memory. There wasn't anything really notable in those first 2 ones. Okay, the first one, don't get me wrong, amazing, but it's all just gunfights. But this third one, you know, you got a mix of stuff. He uses the horse to fight. Like, he literally kicks 2 people with a horse, and that's just cool. You know, the katana fight at the end, I thought that was very interesting. Maybe not the most unique thing in the world, but I thought that was very interesting. And especially the part where that girl sliced Superman's boss. I don't know his name, but where they sliced the king or whatever, the Bowery King, that was sick. And then he came back at the end all cut up. That had me like, oh my god. And especially when Keanu cut his finger off, his ring finger off, that also had me like, wow. Because I don't know, I'm squirmish to certain gore, especially when I don't expect it. Like in horror movies, I'm fine. I don't really care about gore there, because like you're meant to see gore. But like in movies like John Wick or something where I don't expect that type of stuff, it's kind of just, there's like a wow factor to it, because there's like more to it rather than just like a scare in a horror movie with blood. Overall, second one was my least favorite. First and third, they're kind of tied. I mean, I didn't follow the storyline like I said at all. I was just there for the action and for the fun, to hang out with my friends. It was a fun experience. Very impulsive decision of us to watch 5 straight hours of Keanu just absolutely killing people. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you guys in the next video.